I'm going to keep my promise and give you the second quick update on the Zullo Arpaio investigations. Remember, there are two investigations going. Our Sheriff Arpaio has a criminal investigation going with investigators concerning some criminal activity traces back to the White House that involves the jurisdiction of Sheriff Arpaio. It's my understanding from talking to Mike Zullo just yesterday that Sheriff Arpaio is going full steam ahead with that and will be coming out with a news conference, it looks like, Mike Zullo said, very soon. Now, I'm not putting a date, and Zullo's not. We learned our lesson on that the first time because we had said that they were shooting for March, and they were shooting for March. But now I'm able to give you a little bit of a hint as to why it's been delayed since March and what's going on, because the second part of the investigation has to do with Mike Zullo, the investigation he's heading up concerning the birth certificate, the illegal, forged, faked, fabricated birth certificate that Obama claims is his only identifying source. But here's the deal. Right now, Mike Zullo is in the process. He's in the process. This isn't ground to a halt. He's not walking around in mud. It's in the process of jumping two legal hurdles before he can bring this to the public, because the information he has found is absolutely astounding. And the first legal hurdle is there is a legal procedure that he is required to walk through in order to bring information of this nature public. So they're in the process of getting that cleared. He really believes that's going to happen, and hopefully very soon. The second legal hurdle is he has to totally vet and verify all of his information sources and the information he has. Again, because it is so earth-shattering, and it's amazing, and it's got to be right. It's got to be right. You can't bring this stuff forward only to find out that your sources are corrupted or the information is corrupted. So he has been in that process. That's not a one-day process, and it's fluid. It moves along. So these are two big things that he is feverishly working on round the clock, day in, day out, for many, many months to bring this to a point where he can bring forward his investigation as well. No one wants to bring this to the American public any quicker and any more than Mike Zullo and Sheriff Arpaio. I promise you. Now, people have asked me, have they been gotten to? They're quiet. Somebody's gotten to them. No, they haven't. No one has gotten to these guys. Everything's still moving forward. Now, I want to just remind you of a few things. I'm not trying to dampen anything here, but please know, if he can't jump the two legal hurdles, there is a plan B, okay? There is a plan B. But I just want to say this. Mike Zullo and Sheriff Arpaio are not the saviors of America. Now, I know some people say, there you go. Now he's trying to prepare. I'm not trying to prepare you for anything. Mike Zullo and I have been saying this for years. They are not the saviors of America. Listen, we already know it's a fake. We already know it's a forgery. We already know the Xerox machine cannot produce the anomalies. There's already been 2 news conferences producing all kinds of evidence. We already know that the birth certificate is a complete fabrication. We've already got a 40-page document from Reed Hayes, nation's foremost document expert, testifying that it is. We also know that on that document that Obama brought forward, his father is not even a citizen. He's listed as being from Africa, which means Obama is not natural born, regardless of what other information comes forward. We also know that the courts have refused to deal with it. The Congress has refused to deal with it. Federal law enforcement has refused to deal with it. The media has refused to deal with it. We've got enough right now to impeach this guy and put him out of office, not counting what Arpaio and Zullo are getting ready to bring. But if Congress and the courts and the media haven't dealt with the IRS, the NSA, Fast and Furious, and on and on and on, a border crisis, and a birth certificate, what are they going to do when Arpaio and Zullo come forward? Well, this stuff is so earth-shattering, I really believe if none of them do anything about it, I think the American people will. So anyway, hang in there. It is coming. It's not on hold. It's not forgotten about. Nobody has gotten to Zullo and Arpaio. That's the latest update. Be in prayer for Zullo. There's a couple of big hurdles they're going through, but they're in the process of jumping them.